This just in, we have a major announcement. Starting next week, week 18, I'll be going live for Rigged NFL on Sunday nights. So week 17 will be the last Monday night stream of the season. I'll also be going live for Rigged College Football, the season finale, when Georgia takes on Alabama in the national championship game. So again, from week 18 on to the Super Bowl, I will be streaming on Sunday nights for Rigged NFL. Ring that bell and stay tuned. All right, we are back. LA Rams won 23-20 in the WrestleMania Bowl. For the vast majority of the second half, Cincinnati had the lead. And to open up the second half, the Rams acted like they didn't know how to play football. I'm saying it again, they acted like they didn't know how to play football. And then come fourth quarter, all of a sudden everybody's throwing penalties. And Cincinnati just making all these dumbass penalties, like stupid penalties. Just dumb shit. Like, why is Vernon Hargreaves on the field? Like, he's not even dressed to play. Overtime didn't happen. Odell, yeah, his scripted injury. Because basically whenever he went out, Matt Stafford, all he could throw to was Cooper Kupp. So, you know, got the white boy connection, as I call it. Excuse me. Odell got a ring with them fake-ass tears. I saw that, him and Aaron Donald with those fake tears. How many teams have won by a field goal in the playoffs this season? It's ridiculous. So the game sucked. LA won. The ending, yeah. It's like they hyped up Evan McPherson. Like he was the one person they showed during halftime. Of all the players they could have picked from Stafford, Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Aaron Donald. Nah, let's just show Evan McPherson chilling, watching the concert. WWE, yes, sir. Oh, hold on, my banner, I'm tripping. So that last LA drive was scripted as hell. Oh, yeah. All the penalties to help set that up. And I remember they had at one point, the clock stopped at 3:22. No, it was 3rd and 22 for Cincy. Where I did a little skull and bones ritual. Yeah, I know you called the Rams. I know that. California love Hollywood. They gonna be having a whole lot of weirdo stuff going down at them after parties, allegedly, after this Super Bowl. And Odell had the pink hair too. I forgot about that. Yeah, he got popped, allegedly. He got popped again. You know what? He's not even the only player to who could possibly retire besides, it's not just Aaron Donald. It's Andrew Whitworth, who was drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals. Won the NFL Man of the Year award. They made a whole big deal. He wears that Masonic 77. I wish we put on a dress, but they playing ass. Yeah, if them rituals real. It'd be funny if Westbrook did all that shit to not win a ring. So NBC always hosts the good Super Bowls. Yeah, they usually do. I know CBS is the one that hosts the bad ones generally. Fox is usually hit or miss. Which Jalen Ramsey play? There's so many. There's the one where he let Jamar Chase just flat out run damn near the midfield on that last possession. There's a time there's a face mask that they didn't even call. What else? The time he fell down when Chase had the one-handed magnetic grip gloves catch. So you knew the game would end that way. Yeah, they even hinted at Mookie. They even hinted at Burrow appearing in another Super Bowl in the future.
Yo,
There we go.
my camera not even working, bro.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on over there, man?
Can you hear me though?
Yeah. You good.
What's going on, Low?
Nah, shit, man. You know, watching this rigged football game.
The rigged football, huh?
Yeah, what did Stafford said? It was the story of the season.
Yep.
I know he was going to say some shit.
Man. Hey, what happened to the year of the Tiger, man?
They won in the year of the Tiger.
They
won in the year of the Tiger. Also, what was that? Someone posted this shit. Let me find a picture of it. I screenshotted it.
I don't know what the fuck on my camera, man. Shit.
Someone said the ram, which is Aries, is the tiger in Chinese astrology. That's the only time I've ever heard that. Well, I didn't even see the trophy celebration. That's when I started setting everything up. I don't know. Did they say something else? You see it?
No, I didn't. Nigga, I was making a video.
Oh, I got you. Said the Lions curse ended with Stafford winning the chip, but except it wasn't for Detroit. So you disappointed Ramsey today, but at least that fool chase didn't get a touchdown. Nah, T. Higgins did though.
Bro, you seen that play, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude, outright just grabbed this shit, just like.
They didn't call it nothing, bro. I thought, man, honestly, I thought they did that to make the game closer.
What up with you, Caleb? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because LA, you can see they had the more dominant team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had to throw all type of obstacles at them, like Odell going down, Higbee going down, like all these different injuries. Burrow at one point got injured. Matt Stafford at one point got injured, quote unquote. Like what Super Bowl have we seen both quarterbacks get injured in the same game?
That's crazy. I ain't never seen that before. That boy Cooper Kupp came through though, man.
Joseph Wright, he ain't no Jerry Rice.
That's my new favorite receiver.
Cooper Kupp? Oh hell no. Yeah, I found his granddad. Well, I knew his dad played. His granddad played in the NFL too.
Hey, imagine if the fucking Bengals would have won, bro. They would have been on my helmet.
Nah, that shit happened though. So you in LA right now, the streets finna explode. Hey man, all those LA's a dangerous place. So you know, keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, they got a lot of gangs out in LA, so you gotta be careful out there, man.
Yeah,
people think California all like rainbows and butterflies, but it ain't.
Yeah, I saw that, Mike C. Oh yeah, did you see that halftime show?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what I caught off it. 50 Cent set. He was upside down. He was in the red room wearing the what? The black and the white.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Mary J. Blige was only either gonna be wearing red, black, or white. She was wearing the what? The white. Dr. Dre in all black, just like Eminem and Kendrick. To close out the show, Dr. Dre flashed up the devil horns. I saw that shit. I saw that a lot when they showed. I think it was Jhené Aiko, or they were about to. Whoever the little sign, you know how they do like the sign language and all that. Whenever they do the national anthem,
yeah,
that woman flashed the devil horns real quick. They panned to her, and then went to show Jhené Aiko. In Kendrick's, all the dancers were black, had MK Ultra blonde hair. In an Eminem set, he was wearing black, and guess what color the stage was? White. The nigga even took a knee down to, Lucifer. Yeah.
He took a knee for a long time, too.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah, the average person wouldn't know. They just, he just taking a knee just for showmanship. Nah. That's a ritual.
I was like, damn, he on his knee hella long, bro.
Yep.
But like you always say, like, they doing it for a reason, so.
Yeah, everything, every single dance, even the camera shots when they show like the different shapes they make when they have their formations and stuff. Mm-hmm. All of that stuff, yeah.
All of that, yeah. All of it.
Said, was that Super Bowl more rigged than the Eagles Super Bowl? Whew, that was rigged as hell. I wouldn't say it was more rigged than that, but it was up there. Why we led astray in the NFL? Because they know more people know about this shit. Said OBJ would do a fake injury. Yeah, it fits his character. I think the Burrow could be the new Tom Brady. McPherson be the new Vinatieri. Ooh, that's true. That is very true. I didn't even think about Evan McPherson like that because they talk about how he didn't miss all postseason.
He didn't. He went 14-14.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how they always relate that to the end. You know, like I thought, like if they got into field goal range, I thought he would have missed it.
Kind of like how they would jinx him, like how they did with Justin Tucker.
Yep.
Like he hasn't missed all game.
Right.
Man, damn. Just for the fuck of it, I want to go back and edit that and like make it funny. Because that clip still makes me laugh. Said Blueface got arrested. I mean, yeah, who cares? It's Blueface. Said Odell also wore a dress. I'm not surprised, but I don't remember that. But yeah, I wouldn't run it past him one bit. Said Lions curse, and it was Stafford winning the ring. Wouldn't be shocked to see them being good in a few years. They could.
Who, the Lions?
Yeah. I don't see them winning no damn Super Bowl.
Nah, they always have like they random season like when they're kind of good.
Yeah, and even then they're about to get shit on. I think Burrow can be the next Brady. That's what they trying to push him as. Like this loss is really him paying his dues. Say what?
I said, did you see that little clip during the game where they had Joe Cool 1 with Joe Naismith, and then Joe Cool 2 with Joe Montana, and then Joe Cool 3 with Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
Seen that? They trying to
push
that.
Yeah, I mentioned that one. The three Joes.
My thing, bro, like
teams won the coin toss.
Bengals made it this far, bro. Like they shouldn't have made it this far, but they made it this far because they're trying to push that narrative of the Bengals being good with Joe Burrow.
I mean, think about it. They called this man the LeBron James of Ohio football, and then had the nerve to show a side by side of LeBron James in the press box and Joe Burrow on the field.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, did you see that commercial with LeBron?
Oh yeah, older versus younger. They did a lot of AI commercials, cloning. Kevin Hart had one with with the 5 Kevin Harts and Sam's Club. What else? I don't know that white dude. I don't remember what show he's from, but it's the white dude who had like a spending problem. He would just buy a bunch of dumb shit, and one of them was like he took the face off and put it on a robot. He was like, "I'll take it," and it was like of him. To them cocaine Hollywood parties. As Bun B would say, cocaine Hollywood parties. Or the cocaine room.
Like, you know who we got to give props to, though?
Who? The referees?
Nah. He be in the chat, Bobby Gematria. He did call this shit, bro.
Yeah, he was the first person I thought of.
He did call
whenever they the Rams won, yeah. Say Bobby Lane got traded against us. Will Stafford asked for his trade. As he should. Don't nobody want to play in Detroit. Yeah, well, he here now, so, you know.
What's going on, Blackbird?
Damn. That sucks. I hope you didn't get arrested or no ticket. So watch the Browns make the Super Bowl next year. All of a sudden, Baker Mayfield suddenly gets good. It's good with your paw. Let's see, what's the wildest shit? What's another thing they kept mentioning? Matt Stafford. The whole game, they would always randomly pan to Matt Stafford.
Yep.
Someone said 50 Cent looked like a $1.50. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect to see 50 Cent there. But I guess that's like just about every major artist signed to Dre at some point. Is a black guy gonna be the next Tom Brady? You already know the answer to that. Said Cooper Kupp got MVP. Yeah, they predicted that at the beginning of the game when they picked the Rams. Someone was like, the Rams go in and Cooper Kupp gonna be MVP. Said notice they keep promoting Donald and Stafford NFC Championship and Super Bowl. Stafford was not. Yeah, 666. Just like when they won the NFC Championship, Donald just stood next to him for like no reason to show like 666 or 999 I love that title. All Sports Rig was good.
That was good, bro.
Man, you know, chilling. What'd you think of the game?
Shit, it was just like I said. I kept telling niggas, I said they was gonna flip the script, but they showed everybody their preview when they showed the that Disney movie with all the goats and shit. So that was already a hint to let you know the Rams was about to win that shit.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm glad you brought that up because I saw a commercial. I don't know if it was before kickoff or after. No, it was after kickoff in the first quarter. You see that commercial with all the different goats? They're talking about all these different movies and stuff. And like all these goats was running around the house and everywhere they go, there's goats. And then they slipped in nothing weird about this at all. And I'm just thinking the whole time, they going to sacrifice these goats after this whole commercial's done with, allegedly.
Yep. That's what they did. And I saw it. Like I told everybody, I said, everybody was picking Cincinnati, but they had to flip the script on everybody because they knew that this was going to be the last time they had to get LA, to have it be in the bowl because they keep trying to get fans to go and support their team. So this is like the last time you're going to see the Rams in any Super Bowl ever again because now, they're going to try to push the Chargers next because they want the Chargers to dominate that division because they're trying to get Justin Herbert to be the next shit. I guess either try to put them in that same category with Brady and all them.
I don't see them trying to push the Chargers that far because again, like I said, they don't have a real fan base in LA. Like it's a Ram city. Like it's kind of like how the Lakers are a city and
the Clippers
LA over the Clippers.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm a Cooper Kupp fan now.
Y'all see Kanye West mask dude just couldn't watch. I didn't see Kanye West, nah.
And that was
did they show? I don't even remember them showing Kanye. I didn't see him.
That was Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I know Kendrick performed. I don't know if because Kanye's supposed to be at the game in like one of the press boxes. You know how they show the different celebrities. So I don't know if I was gone or I just missed it.
Yeah, they'll put that the hologram for Tupac too, so they fooled everybody with that shit too.
Mm-hmm. And I actually saw someone brought it up, the episode of The Simpsons where he talked about the Bengals. It was season 8, episode 16, I believe. Mary J need to lay off that KFC. Yeah, I saw that little promo now. Someone been mentioning in the pregame show. Yeah, at one point, what was she in she had the MK Ultra blonde hair. I know she had like all the different colors. I don't remember them like back to back though. So you thought Tupac was going to perform? I thought they were going to do that to close the show out. Saw 50 Cent 3 years ago with a UFC shirt, bro. Had you saying your shirt says UFC, but your body says KFC. That's funny. Stage looked like a FEMA camp. Yeah, it did.
Shit. And they played it so well towards the end with number 99, second number 9. And that was 9 sacks for the whole game.
Right. There's another stat they showed about Burrow after he had gotten injured and he was on the sideline and showed Roger Staubach. Most times sacked in the Super Bowl, it had Roger Staubach at 7 at the time and Joe Burrow at 7. Staubach was in Super Bowl 10, Burrow was in 56. 10 plus 56 is 66. They was real slick about that. Hell, they even slipped in was a Kobe ritual too.
How they do that? When they
It
do
was when the score was 2016 because that was the year Kobe. Oh, I know the Illusion had it. Shout out to Illusion. That nigga, I say he probably one of the hardest working people as far as gematria goes. Like real shit.
that?
It was the score was 2016. That was Kobe's last year. Thank you. 41-yard field goal for LA. What age did Kobe die at? 41. Kobe Bryant equals 41. That's what it was.
Yep. And I kept thinking it was gonna do like, they kept showing like that 2-1-3 and all this other shit. So I kind of figured, they was gonna eventually. I mean, they showed it basically how they were gonna give the Rams that game. Like they were just giving all the hints, and if you listen to I listened to the commentaries, they kept saying what the script was through the whole game.
The game's in Matt Stafford's hands. I heard that was like,
multiple times.
I will say, as far as bad acting, that goes to Jalen Ramsey in this game because one game he's missed the lockdown, the next he can't guard nobody.
Nah, but you can't even say that's on him. No, that nigga was on him.
I ain't talking about the face mask. We know what that was. That was blatant as hell.
The Jamora one.
Well, there's so many, but there's two. The one with the one-handed magnetic grip gloves catch. He fell down. It's like, all right, man, come on. But the other one where he tried to jump the route.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Jump the ball. I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
You've been in the league too long to be doing that. Come on now.
That's what I said when I seen him. I'm like, damn, why you do that for?
And they did a better job as far as like both teams is like hiding the body language throughout the game. There are certain moments I saw the Bengals look like they didn't want to be there, but it was when they were losing in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's points where the Rams looked like they didn't want to be there when they was losing. So
it was kind of confusing on, with the body languages.
I feel like personally, I think they like talk to them about that too. Like, hey man, y'all gotta sell this a little bit better. Like when the camera's on, y'all can't just be cheesing and shit. Come on.
Yeah,
for real. Like they was doing a horrible job for me because they was like everybody was so lackluster in this whole game. It was really like the nobody was excited. The fans, it looked like a bunch of crisis actors that was in there. And like I said, it was almost like a Hollywood ending because it was a bunch of all the Goat Lucy's crisis actors and millions.
I thought of two things right now when you said goat. Just imagine how many goats would get sacrificed for that Rams Super Bowl, allegedly. That is like my main thing. How many of those for the Rams Super Bowl, and how many rituals going to take place that night? Or tonight, should I say.
Well, they kept saying it was going to be something with an explosion the whole time. It was the day before the Super Bowl. Then they already have, shit. The walk about to happen. So, it's a lot of shit about to go down. And that's why they just had to kickstart this off in California. So it's really gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna turn out to be real bad soon.
Oh yeah, it's already trending towards that way. To Odell 2018 Met Gala dress. Let me look that up. 2018 Met Gala dress. So you happy the Rams won? So the Lions curse didn't end just Stafford's. Yeah, exactly. Detroit's still Detroit. And oh yeah, glad someone brought up Brady. You know they mentioned Brady could come out of retirement. They tried to mention that a couple times. OJ Met Gala 2018. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Over here dressed like a masculine schoolgirl. Damn. Bet he had pink hair that day. So Burrow is Elway. He gonna be the comeback kid, I see. But honestly, that's been mostly his whole thing this whole offseason or postseason is trailing teams coming from behind, getting them to win. Rams win their 911th game. Rams lost the Super Bowl post 911. 2001 comes full circle. Okay, there was a WWE belt at the post-game interview like they did when Aaron Rodgers won with the Packers. Yeah, they don't get more blatant than that. So in y'all's opinion, would you say on a scale of 1 to 10, was it 10 being, I guess, I'm going to say 10 being exciting or suspenseful, 1 being boring, where would you rate this Super Bowl?
Boring.
No, but on the number scale, where would it go?
I'll give it a 5.
You said 1 being what and 10 being what?
1 being like the Rams Patriots Super Bowl from a couple years ago. 10 being like down to the wire, most exciting Super Bowl you ever seen. So like Falcons Patriots be like 10.
I'm about to give it a 7, to be honest.
A 7.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because I put money on it. You feel what I'm saying? So that gained a couple points too.
Oh yeah, the adrenaline rush from it, I guess.
Yeah.
That rush.
But if I didn't put no money on it, probably like a 4, maybe 5.
A 4. Yeah, if I had to put something, I'd say probably a 4. Because like there was definitely points I was just like listening, not really watching, because wasn't shit really going on. They were taking a lot of sacks, both of them.
Right.
Burrow likes to run into defensive linemen and run backwards for no reason. Burrow took a big hit, could require surgery. Lamar Jackson's a way better athlete. Well, we know Lamar a better athlete.
Right. That injury didn't even look too real to me.
Which one you talking about, Burrow or Lamar?
I'm talking about Burrow.
Oh yeah, they're like he just had the in the headset. Someone's like, "All right, man, sell it like you got hurt like that. Just hold your knee and just tense up. Hold your knee and tense up while you're on the ground."
And even and Odell Beckham's his injury was fake. You could tell, that it was part of the script.
Oh yeah, because if Odell is healthy the whole game, the game's not close, and likely Odell could have been MVP or Matt Stafford. Do you think Justin Fields can still be good? Yes, he's only been playing a year. What up with you, the Dubs family? What's good? Alexa was reading minds in a commercial. I mean, shit, honestly, that stuff read minds already. Game played on 213. Aaron Donald stats 213. Thank you, Torian. Thank you. That's what I was saying. Yes. Black receiver goes down. White dude saves the day. You got a warning. That's what's up.
It definitely needs some better script writers because this shit is horrible. So I don't know. It's gonna probably be like another 4 or 5 years before the Bengals come back. But like every 4 years, what they've been doing is like another new team has been making it. But like I said, next year it's gonna turn over to an AFC team that's gonna win it. So I don't know if it's gonna probably be Buffalo that's gonna make it. But I think, like I said, I really think they're done with Kansas City for right now. And like I said, I just think they're gonna push it for Buffalo to take over. You know what I'm saying? Or they're gonna probably put even have Pittsburgh try to get back if Aaron Rodgers go there.
So, playing devil's advocate, what if Aaron Rodgers doesn't go to Pittsburgh, say he goes to Denver? Would you say Denver is gonna be like the Super Bowl? I guess in your mind, Denver would be the team that make it to the Super Bowl.
That's kind of hard because Denver don't really have nothing. Like, I don't know if they're part of the script right now. They don't even fit the script.
So who would you have as, I guess, an early 2023 Super Bowl champion? Of course, trades have to happen and stuff in between, but as of right now,
I mean, I'm really going with either Baltimore or Buffalo.
I don't see Baltimore.
I'll come back to y'all in like 2 weeks on that one. I gotta look.
Let some trades go down. Let some
Yeah,
players get
you gotta see
signed.
what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You can't really
Because
you don't
I
know if
believe,
Brady coming back. So
they put the script out. The script is already done for what happens for next year. But the problem is, you know, they know that a lot of us we know what's going on, so they gotta always try to make minor adjustments to the script because they know we on to it. So this is why I think like last minute it was really meant for Cincinnati to win, but
Mhm.
they had to put us to tweak this script because they know everybody was thinking like, oh yeah, the Tiger, this and that. But they had to try to find a
Yeah,
way
champ.
to pull on over everybody. But the way I seen it was, I just knew it was gonna be LA because they even had Tampa Bay win, at home last year. So of course, it was like kind of easy to figure that out when they were gonna have LA was gonna be at home to win the game.
Mhm.
So it was just like I don't know. I don't know how people ain't catch on to that part either.
But usually, because I know I was looking whenever they're making picks, was it 54% of America picked Cincinnati?
yeah.
And by the time Cincinnati was trailing, you already know people was putting their money on the Rams. So they had Cincinnati take over and dominate for a vast majority of the game. Shift the money back over to Cincinnati. And they wait to the last minute for who to win? The Rams.
The Rams.
Because you got to remember, betting plays a big role in this shit too,
Yeah.
especially with how it's legal in so many different states and how they put BetMGM everywhere. Like I was at Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday for them UFC fights. Everywhere you look, at some point they slid that little BetMGM thing on the poster or on the little menu in the corner, BetMGM. Then they even had the little tutorial videos on showing you how to bet, what odds mean, like what minus 400 mean or plus this means, and shows like
Betting
the
is
dollar amount.
betting is bigger than it was 3-4 years ago.
It's encouraged. That's why it's
Yeah,
super
they
encouraged.
pushing it, man. Like people that don't know how to bet are betting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Before you know it, they gonna start pushing betting on kids. Or they already do it 2K, but like just blatantly doing it. Like there could be an app for like kids betting or some shit.
Right. And did y'all see all those commercials they had with the metaverse and all this other shit? And then that one they had with all the NFL players coming out the TV and coming at the children. So they already know what they was trying to push on these children already. So like I said, and it's not too far fetched, like you were saying, that they are going to push the betting. But like I said, they've been betting on games. This been going on way before they just made it so obvious. And that's why they put that, with the DraftKings and all this other stuff. But see, like if everybody was caught on to what's going on, they would have just had, they would have been revealed the script and told everybody. Well, I mean, they've been telling people it was a script, but it would really blatantly just tell you that it's just all acting and stuff. But like you say, too many people just still keep drinking the Kool-Aid, thinking all this shit is real.
I know some people had to wake up after seeing, especially that face mask, the non-call, because there's certain things it takes. I know what it takes to wake people up. Hold on 1 second. What it takes to wake people up is missed calls. A missed call will wake people up more than like a grip gloves catch or a missed tackle. What you finna say?
The America is so ignorant. They gonna think the referees missed it just by accident. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, it was too fast for them to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's right there, right in front of your face. Like they're showing you. But America is so ignorant to the fact to realize how rigged and fake it is.
Yeah, you right about that. Or it could be one of those where they say it's rigged for their own convenience, if that makes sense. Like they believe it's real, but this one call was rigged, but the rest of it's real.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Said Lamar is with Kanye for the Super Bowl. Somebody
Yes,
trying to get a new contract.
But like it's gonna probably be wherever Aaron Rodgers go at, it's gonna probably be his last go around. It's gonna be well, sooner or later it's gonna be Matt Ryan's last go around too. So it's gonna be like a whole slew of younger quarterbacks. But see, the only problem is that I don't think it's ever going to be I don't even think it's going to be around that long enough for them to even try to break in the records that Brady and Drew have. Because obviously, like I said, prospectively, I don't really see the NFL being around too much longer, like maybe another 10 or 15 more years. But I just don't see it, really lasting too much longer because, you know what I'm saying, it's just like all the stuff that's going on, and that's involving like all sports. So it's like it's to the point now that, it's going to become a pastime where it's not going to be too much focus on it no more because, like I said, a lot of people are waking up to the script. But you still got like a small handful of them that still sleep on it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just that it's gonna get to a point where they can't even write the narrative no more.
So I guess what would be the nail in the coffin for the NFL? Like, what's the thing that's really just gonna do it? And it's like people are gonna stop watching. It's gonna get the NASCAR treatment.
And if they keep rigging it, the bad calls and stuff like they doing now, and shit, I mean, I don't know really what more they could really tell you. And when they already stated that it's sports entertainment purposes, and I just don't see how people don't read the fine prints to see this shit. So I don't know. I just think like the ones who still was like believe in this shit gonna just probably get older and ain't gonna I don't know.
Because my thing is this: there's no other sport that I see taking over football in America, like basketball. Nah, they'd have to change the game a little bit. I think it's gotten to the point people are tired of just seeing them chuck up threes all day. Unless it's Steph Curry or Luka or somebody they like. Baseball ain't taking over. Hockey, no. Maybe in Canada, but not here. So I say football's still going to be around for a hot little minute. Next Super Bowl, look for references, Super Bowl 12, 35, and 2. So next year game is probably a low-key blowout. Focus on the performance of the quarterback. I hate blowouts.
Hey, but the thing about this though, so when 10 years from now, it'll be Super Bowl 66. So you already know that's gonna be a major ritual.
Mm-hmm. Ramsey's a key player since the Jags putting Brady and the Pats over. Yeah, that's true. Brady's last touchdown was on was the Mike Evans who was guarded by Jalen Ramsey.
And a lot of them, if you notice, a lot of these players when they do
Pittsburgh
win stuff or they got to retire, they already know the time clock is ticking because all these rituals that you've done to win as many things that you've been winning, your time is running out. And that's like with Brady. Brady already know that it hurted him to have to say that he was going to retire, but he already know his the ritual death clock for him is coming soon because now you're away from the game, so the next person that's going to come up, you're going to become a ritual for somebody else. I mean, this man has so many rituals, for him to win those 7 rings, it's ridiculous. So it's like, the more you win, the worse when they knock you off, it's not going to be nice.
So y'all
unless
think Brady
his role is something else. Say that again.
Do y'all think Brady gonna come back or he done?
I'm not counting it out. I wouldn't count it out. He pulled a Brett Favre and decided to come back.
Right.
And if he did, I say it's for 1 year, nothing more than that.
Nah.
I think it's done because they're not gonna let him get no more than what he has. It's 7 rings. He already finished with a 35-12 playoff record. So I think it's done. It's that 7 number is something symbolic right there. So I don't see him coming back.
I hope he doesn't come back, but you know how they love them some Tom Brady. Like Tom Brady should have been retired 10 years ago. So even the Rams celebration look weird. Super Bowl run was so boring. Brady and the Bucks did a way better job at acting, especially the Chiefs. Well, I mean, they had Brady, who's won so many times he could teach you how to act and shit. Both teams looked inexperienced. Yeah, professionals that look so inexperienced and made no sense in the biggest game of the year. Made no sense. I haven't heard about that as far as Obama goes.
But I say you take away the mechanics in the ball, the sticky gloves, and all this other stuff. Now, on the average, how could when any of these people that everybody calling them goats and all this other stuff, even like in basketball, you take away the mechanics out those balls, and all these people are just like average people that just be sitting up here playing a video game or something like us, and and this is what people are drawn into because they really actually believe that they have. Like I said, well, I ain't gonna deny. I said the talent is in there, but some of these people really don't have that talent, and it's just all scripted. And it's like I said, for Tom Brady's whole career, it was because every kind of call they had, any type of entry he might have had, it was always a call, a rule they put in for him to protect him from getting hurt and stuff like that. So you take away all that, Tom Brady is just like one of the average players.
Yeah. So even the Super Bowl did not look like the Super Bowl this year. Yeah, that game did feel weird. Didn't have that big stage feel to it. But yeah, I always wondered like if they did 1 year of just real football, would the ratings dip or would they stay the same for the NFL? So at the end of the day, there's fans who still think this shit is real, and it's still the NFL, and it's football in America. Feel like they're just a place for all these Hollywood celebrities to meet up. Yeah, just like an all-star weekend. So after the third quarter, none of your best, you did not give a single damn about the game. Hey, I've been there before, yeah. Yeah, been there before. Oh, of course he threw that game. Yeah, Mahomes just waited for a sack and dropped the ball. Also, next season, return the MVP to the game to lose to one of the last established quarterbacks in the league. Hey, one thing you notice about Ramsey and Chase both having their prospective mouthpieces in on some plays and then out on some plays. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I ain't gonna lie.
They say Russell Wilson, the next golden boy, but Russell Wilson, his script is almost done too. So it's like you're gonna have him probably leave Seattle, and he might have like another maybe 1 or 2 good runs. But what I'm saying, it's like really, if you think about it, all these players and stuff, they time what they use them for is up, and you could tell just look at the players' eyes and their body language and how they moving during the games. They already know. Like I'm saying, a lot of them get frustrated because they know they got to go with the script, and they know if they go against it, the backlash that you're gonna get. And that's why I look at every time, when Aaron Rodgers choked in the playoffs, he already knew. You could see the frustration he had because he knew he had to throw the game and stuff like that. But you can see at a point they're tired of it because like, oh, you're making all this certain amount of money and this and that, but the shit you gotta go through, the rituals and all this other shit to obtain that shit, it's frustrating. And a lot of them really just like, they really regret doing this shit. But everybody else looking on the outside of it, thinking like, oh, that's cool, they nice and this and that. But at the end of the day, you don't do no research and see this shit for what it is. You would feel the way they feel. But once you sign that contract, you own.
Yeah. And that's like one of the things. Honestly, it's no different than rap. Like the image they put in like music videos and on Instagram is they flash all these jewelry and advance money, and little kids think, "Oh, that's so cool. He got all these cars, da 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 da." And then come to find out, all that shit they own, they don't even own it, just rented, and they ain't really getting no royalty checks from the record label.
Facts. They broke as hell. They don't have nothing in their bank account.
3.
Everything, everything that they have is owned by these people. So it's like what you've seen is just a fake facade of a lifestyle to try to throw you in. So you're not even getting shit. And like another thing is these even when they perform at the Super Bowl, like all the people who perform at the Super Bowl, they don't get paid for that. And that was like I was kind of like I was shocked when I heard on the radio somebody actually said that yeah they don't get paid for the performances, but we already know what else they getting paid for on the side for doing what they're doing. But
Yeah.
other than that, a lot of people just like be drawn into just the entertainment perspective of it. But if you don't learn how to just break down the symbols and all this other stuff that's going on, this is why they able to do what they're doing to a lot of people, and they just get so drawn into it, and you get like you really get to the point in your life where you really just like you thinking these celebs are really a part of you, and you know everything about them, and you gotta defend these people instead of just realizing for what it is that these are just puppets to try to drain your energy.
Yeah, that's true. And I saw someone in a comment talking about that halftime show. The fans weren't really into it. Yeah, there was a point. Because I notice whenever they use hip hop acts, the fans don't necessarily be into it in the same amount as like a pop star. But another thing about like the fans at a Super Bowl game is it's different than a regular football game because the ticket price is jacked the fuck up. Like, what was it? Someone said it was like 1,700 or something for a ticket.
Shit, hell
Like a
no.
nosebleed. I think it was or was it 7,100 for a nosebleed?
Yeah, and this shit went up to like nine racks.
That's
Oh
ridiculous.
shit!
That is crazy. See, that's the thing is like the real diehard fans are the ones that couldn't afford that. So those are the ones who like, paint up and do all the wild stuff versus all these people with money. They just I'm gonna wear my jersey, take my selfies and all that. So that's
Right.
another part of it too.
And that's why I always question that. I'm like, how the hell did he get all these people to go to this game if these tickets is 9 to 10 racks and people talking about they don't have money to go to these events and stuff like that, or have money to take care of bills and things like that. So who the fuck is really, you know, giving off, paying all this money? But it looks to me just like because the Rams don't have no major fan base that's in LA. I don't give a fuck how they try to twist the narrative. The real fan base they had was in St. Louis. So it was no way in hell that they had all these people that was actual Rams fans that was there. So I was telling people from what I looked at, a lot of these the people in this audience look CGI, and a lot of them look like they was crisis actors that was paid.
I've never, yeah, you could be right about the crisis actors. I never thought about that as far as the fans. I don't believe the fans were CGI though, because you got to think about some fans would have spoke out about that. Like, I got these tickets. I went to the Super Bowl and there wasn't really anybody there. Excuse me, or there was a green screen all around the stadium or something. Someone would have spoken out about that. So I believe it's real fans, but I will say, looking at Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, there's like certain points. I don't know if it's the way the light hit them. It looked like they were CGI. Like whenever they on top of their platform and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you notice before the performance, they were showing on the commercial. They had like the little barcode scanner. They kept flashing on the screen before they.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, so basically, what they wanted you to do was to take your phone, scan that shit. So then, when they were performing, you were gonna watch this shit like almost like if you was watching shit in the metaverse. That's basically how the performance was. If you looked at it,
Okay.
all that shit was CGI rated, or like on the metaverse type of shit. This is what they pushing on everybody. But like I'm saying, nobody was really breaking it down to see this shit for what it was.
Okay, I didn't know that's what that little QR code was for. I was like, what is this and why does it keep moving? And I didn't even know a phone could even track that while it's moving. I thought you had to keep it still just to get the QR code. Said y'all think they tapped into the geometry community and flipped the script? Oh, they well aware of people knowing about this for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know who looks
Yeah.
fake as hell? Fake as hell too.
Who?
The Rock
Who?
at the beginning of the game. The Rock.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
sure did.
That was mockery again too, because where'd The Rock come from? WWE. They had a wrestling nigga do this extra over the top ass shit before a kickoff. Like they never do that. That is the first time they've ever done that. Like it's like, what the hell? One of my friends made a TikTok like, Rock, shut the fuck up. We're trying to watch the game. We don't care. Which I mean, I felt them on now. Like, yo,
And
like,
you
you're
know
not
what's
needed for
crazy?
this.
And he looked fake,
And,
fake as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
and you know another thing you were just saying about The Rock. If you notice, he was wearing the Queen's colors, her favorite colors too.
Mm. Damn. I didn't know that.
Bro, I had the most fun I had in my life watching the Super Bowl when I was watching with so many like-minded people, and we was just like breaking down everything, and it was like you barely can be around people that do that, but we broke down everything from the start of the game to the halftime show to almost every commercial. Everything was being broken down into the symbolisms of what they're trying to push on everybody.
Yeah, those commercials though. Yeah, what was it? The Guy Fieri one. Them, I don't know if you saw that one. It was like these dudes were these people in the kitchen or whatever, just eating some food, and they like panned and they thought they were somewhere else, and they saw Guy Fieri and they like clearly doing a ritual, like at an altar, and he was wearing the red and the black. To the Halle Berry speech.
Right,
You have to
and
check
Halle
that out.
Berry didn't even look right.
What did Halle Berry do exactly? I might have
You
missed
know,
that.
I'm just saying the way she looked, they don't even look like. You know what I'm saying it's like a lot of these people. I know they use that. I'm gonna say the A word, but it's just a lot of them don't look the same. What are we looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this person a clone, or I mean, what is it? Because I don't know. I just watch the body language and stuff like that, and it just don't look right to me. It just don't. It looks so fake.
Like they're not themselves. I get you.
Yep, exactly. It's not genuine.
Shit, could be a body double. So what do I think of Brady saying Lamar next? If Lamar, like I said, if Lamar wins, I don't see him being in a purple jersey. I can say that. It'll be somewhere else. Or if Brady comes back, then his team. If he came back with the Ravens, I guess I had no choice but to, not hate him as much. Say Chiefs or wherever Rodgers goes to win Super Bowl next year. Do you think they would give Rodgers another Super Bowl? Colin took the money. I think he's out.
I don't know. It's got to be in the script. So whatever 57 is this year, next year. So who falls in line under that number 57?
Say that again.
I was saying for the script for next year, it's with 50 Super Bowl 57. So it has to, you got to kind of figure out who falls in line under that number 57. It's one of these teams that once you do the gematria on it, it's gonna tell you like what team is next. But everybody would think that it's gonna be Dallas. Well, they thought Dallas was gonna be in the Super Bowl this year, and I know it's gonna be in Texas next year, but it's not necessarily. I don't think necessarily Dallas is gonna make it.
Also, you got to factor in people linked to certain cities, dying and all getting sacrificed allegedly too. So that plays a role in there as well. Said Rams is the anagram for Mars, like Aries, which is the god of war. Rams have same colors as Ukraine. Get ready for the next world scripted psyop. Yeah, because they pumping that up. Yeah, they did make it seem like the Bengals were going to hit a game-winning field goal. Or game tying, at least. Yes, they can flip the script. Said Green Bay versus Kansas City again for next season. The Buffalo NFC only has one established quarterback. That's Rodgers. Still in Green Bay. And I know, what was it? Bronze, you were the one that brought up Russell Wilson, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice who he was sitting next to during the Super Bowl?
No, I ain't even pay attention.
Roger Goodell.
Wow.
Over there brown nosing.
That was last year, right?
No, this was this year when they showed Russell Wilson. He was sitting right next to he was sitting right next to Roger Goodell.
The fuck? That's 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. Oh yeah, you did mention that. That's right. You did mention he was sitting there last year.
Yeah.
So that kind of symbolizes what I was saying. He might have like maybe a 1 or 2 year run of probably making it back, but with a different team.
Or it could be solidifying the role after his career, because you know how they do, like if they're going to TV, usually while they're still playing those last couple of years, they'll see him on ESPN or Fox. What was it, like Ryan Clark? Like he was on ESPN while he was still in the league during the offseason before he became a full-time ESPN employee.
Yellow red.
Yeah, that's true.
You kept seeing Lamar in commercials. I saw the one. Because it's like their role isn't over just because, say, they play football. Obviously, they're always on the clock. They're all on the clock. But they going to have roles outside of that, like after the fact. Like some people clearly could go into TV. Some could be GMs, head coaches, so on. So some just ride off in the sunset, just be chilling. Don't know what they doing. So it's all about where they roll, heads them. Some go to Hollywood. Become actors.
Well, they always under Hollywood because everybody an actor that's on the field. So they.
I mean, like in movies though. I mean, like a on-screen actor, like a Jim Brown, like he's in like movies and stuff.
But it's the same thing though, because you're still on the field playing as an actor. It's not reality. You gotta get the dramatics.
Yeah, I see what you're saying though.
You gotta get the dramatics, the beginning, the dramatics, the ending, and the closing. So you can see how the momentum switches every time you're watching the game, which is kind of like how they do in the movies. It's the same thing. It's like you're gonna be at the beginning. It's gonna be kind of like, oh, okay, I gotta catch my interest. Then we gotta try to pull you in with some of the drama, and then we gotta give you a closing at the end to catch you say, oh, that's not right. That's fucked up. I didn't see that coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. So the Dez Bryant catch of the Rams pass interference, or the blatant fake calls for the Rams versus Bengals. It's hard to top the Saints Rams. It is honestly, it's impossible as far as bad calls. Said it looked like Kanye's donned with white houses.
I did tell you that's my my nephew dad, right?
Yeah, the one who got away with that, right?
Yeah.
And what did you say again? You asked him about it, right?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Huh?
What'd he say about it?
They had to make the call.
It's funny as hell.
It ain't his fault they didn't make the call.
That's the perfect answer right there. So who do we think pulls the string in these games? We got the mob, the higher ups over them. Vegas, like people you don't see, except Roger Goodell. That's one of them you will see.
But you know what my goal is, what I'm working on is I'm trying to find out who are these script writers for the NFL and the NBA and stuff. So I know they try to keep that under heavy wraps, but eventually I think I could try to do some research and find one of these script writers that's doing all this shit.
That's a good thing you should do. Cause you already know they done sign some type of NDA or something. They got their ass on contract. You can't speak on this, and this.
Yep. because I know, because I already know. I guarantee you that one of those. I remember when that ref wrote that book from the NBA, how he was talking about how everything was scripted. I don't know if it was about the NBA or the NFL, and he was
Yeah,
writing
Tim
about how
Donahue.
everything was scripted. So I'm more than sure. I think that he probably was one of those writers that was for the NFL, and then they blackballed him, which I mean, like he was crazy, and he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So I think he probably was one of those writers, but you haven't heard anything about this man.
Nah, but you already know they gonna also have some people. I guess how I say this, speak out too about rigging and stuff to make it look like they're self policing this type of stuff as well. So there's that aspect as well. Because if it was like I say this, if it was like some real stuff like that, yeah, usually they gonna knock them off. Like they ain't playing about that. When you come out with like legal documents and shit, that's when you got like the target on you. Then
Yeah.
Brady comes out of retirement, pulls an MJ and wins one last ring to get his 8th. I hope the hell not. Shit. That one guy even said it should be like this close games. It damn well should have been close games. Players switch teams so much that the integrity of the NFL is diminished. Yeah, they did that in the NBA too.
Yep, that's like in the NBA when everybody kept thinking like, well, since the Lakers had signed all these people, or when LeBron went over there, that everybody thought he was gonna win and end up, with MJ record and stuff like that. But that wasn't the case. They just, like I said, they switched everything up. So of course he was gonna get that one. They got that one bubble ring. That was it. But other than that, he's not. They're not gonna win anything else because they're only using him right now just to do the step pad until his son get in, and then they're gonna make him retire, and that's gonna be an end. But you already see the decline that's happening with him right now. And like I said, it's like he probably got maybe like another year or two, like I said, till his son come in there, and that's a wrap. He's done.
Yeah, he need to take his old ass on now.
Big facts. I can't stand him.
He said so Rodgers will get 3 rings. I don't see Rodgers getting 3 rings. Said Donald pushed Burrow out of bounds. Yeah, I saw that. Then Cincy player hit Donald after Cincy first down and no flag. Because there was Vernon Hargreaves with the dumb when he was hopping on the field. And then there was the other one where was the offensive lineman for the Bengals straight up just hit the Rams defender in the face mask in front of the ref. Like, come on. And that was one of those costly penalties too. Snoop acquired death row from Black Rock. I was going through it. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. The OBJ injury fake. Yeah, we know that.
You see, everybody kept thinking that Burrow was gonna be the new face of the NFL, but you gotta think about it. And they would have done it too soon for his second year. So they
That's why you
had
got to
to
pay
kind of
dues.
yeah. So you gotta kind of play it out, just like they did the Rams. Like I said, they did the Rams that time when they had to play.
New
I know
England.
they won that year when they had Kurt Warner when they had the greatest show on turf. So the previous before that, they was baiting the Rams again to get up to that level. So now, when they did that no call against the Saints, and then now, what I'm saying, then they had to go back and go and play Tampa Bay, play the Patriots that year and lost. And now, like I said, this was the last go round because that's what they had to pay. It was the payoff. So this is what I'm saying. Now, they're finished with them because you want to see that you want to see the Rams be back in the Super Bowl no more for a good while, or maybe this would probably be the last time they even have them because they might just have them going back to being bad or something like that.
Hmm. Oh, I will say this though. Yeah, that's definitely them repaying the Rams for throwing one like they did Philly. Philly had to throw one to New England. Then when they played them again, Philly ended up winning that game. Could be the same thing, but as far as Burrow, he's definitely paying his dues. Because look at Mahomes now. Mahomes got that early Super Bowl, and now they got him losing. First, he lost to Brady, then Burrow the next year. And they got him out there running around looking stupid.
Facts. And you know, and the stupidest thing is everybody think like it's a whole carousel of coaches getting fired and shit like that. But it's so funny because even like what Brian Flores did, he exposed it. He was telling the truth. He told them that he was getting paid for the team to lose. He was basically telling people how the script goes. So if you think about it, it's like, what I'm saying, it don't make no sense because you following the script. So your team is gonna be garbage. So they just play the carousel to try to say we're gonna get this coach here and get that coach there. But it don't matter what you do in the off season, who you sign, this and that. Your team is not scripted to win shit. They're gonna always have a bad record.
Yeah, like I'd say, think about like say a team like I'm trying to think of what's a party city. The team that's like a bad football team that's in a party city. I'm gonna use the Dolphins from years ago, from probably a couple years ago when they were just like complete shit. Think about you're playing on that team, and you know you got to lose this game, that game. You know you going out because it's Miami, the nightlife in Miami as a player, and you know you got that status, money, blah blah. You're going out, you're getting fucked up a lot more than say you're on a team like I guess the Patriots is gonna win the Super Bowl. So there's that part too.
Mm-hmm. See, and see, that's the thing about it is you got people that think like fans that be so drawn into this game, thinking all this stuff like, oh, this city gonna win this many rings, always win this and that. But y'all, the thing people don't understand is it falls into a script. Is none of this stuff is by what I'm saying, by accident
Coincidence or
that it happens.
anything like that.
They do this on purpose. So it's like, you know, so I'm saying they just get it so they could draw you into it. So you get on, you'll start arguing everybody like, oh, this, you don't know what you're talking about. This you just hating this and that. But that's what they want because a lot of people are just gonna keep feeding into the expect thinking that this is a reality. Or I'm gonna have when I have my son, I'm gonna train him to be a professional player, this and that. And it already started from college. Every college game is rigged. Then you go into the next level, it's rigged. So I'm
To
saying
the
it's
next
like
level.
you just playing an active role in sports. So it's like, what do you know what I'm saying? You talk about going to school, be an actor or something like that. Well, you already played the greatest show, the greatest performance when you go on that field. You got lights, camera, action. Everybody watching you play your role in the script.
The stage is set, like they say. Well, let me see this question. How do I know all these players selling their soul? I mean, hell, they be throwing up devil horns, triple sixes. They own contracts. They own contract. All of these players are signing to these teams, signing their name, image, likeness away. What's good with you? Who did it?
And I think he broke it down. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
You right about that, Kenny. That's true. That is true.
But I think going on, Lobo, when you broke down the incident with Elvin Kamara, which made a lot of sense. When he signed that big deal, and he had his own cereal. He bought, he got his own juice bar and everything that's down here in my city. So,
He was in Ballers too. He was on the episode of Ballers, I think, with Aaron Donald.
yep, and he had, he was in the NASCAR. So, you got to pay the dues for them giving you all this shit. So of course they're gonna get you in a situation where you're gonna have a fight or some type of shit, negative shit happen to you, and try to embarrass you. And of course, you're gonna get off the shit, but just an embarrassment ritual, maintain the millions. because if you didn't apply to it, they was gonna probably have it to the point where it's gonna be something way worse for you. You're gonna lose everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, appreciate the super chat. Spaghetti Factory. Yeah, I noticed the 213 stat. Yeah, that was not by coincidence. Super Bowl halftime show draws with pop stars, of course. More relatable to white people. And like the music, like with rap songs, it's hard to I'm trying to see how to word this. When you have a censored rap song, it just sounds watered down no matter what. Like all of these classic rap songs, it don't hit the same when you got to replace 40% of the lyrics with totally different words. That's another part of it too.
Because it's all mumble rap, so it's like what I'm saying. It's just it's set to to give you a low frequency, and what happens is these radio stations they constantly play this music all the time, and people get drawn into it. It controls your mind. It's like this trill rap shit that a lot of these niggas listen to this shit, and then it's actually like I gotta go get a gun and go pop this nigga off and shit like that. That's already programmed to their head. So it's just the same way, like how they do it. Like I tell you, like they do in sports. It's already programmed in your head that once you from being a young child, your parents will tell you, you're gonna be, the superstar, the super athlete, and all this other shit. So you already got that program in your head that you really gonna go out and do all this stuff. And then when you hit the lights, camera, action, the big stage, shit, you realize it's always been a joke, and everybody's not real as what you thinking it is.
You're right about that. Let me see. You seen Ski Mask and Juice WRLD live, and Juice didn't even move like a human. You know exactly. Yeah. Like they're all manufactured characters. Said Roger's script does fit into next year. Is Year the Rabbit, you believe?
And one more thing, Lobo, you already. I don't know how you don't remember what you did. Remember that video you did? You showed. I don't know if it was you or I forgot the other guy name that was on that be on the panel. But y'all showed the video when Von Miller said he was getting fitted for the ring.
Yeah, that was name. I know Pat. I think did Pat do one? I know I made a video about that. He was like some white dude on the team. I don't know who it was talking to Von Miller about it. Ask him about it, and it was the wild card. And it was the mic'd up, the intro. They just slipped that little bit in about the Rams. Like, why would you throw that in there?
So that was right there. Somebody would have paid attention to that, and they bet it on that game. They'd have made a lot of money on that shit because they already told you.
Hey,
that wasn't by accident.
If you think about it, though, they did beat Brady, so that kind of probably says something right there.
Yeah, Brady lost to the champion. He didn't go out to no losing ass
nigga.
Brady didn't go out like no bitch.
Yeah.
It's like when I lose to the winner, nigga.
Right. For real, though.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I forgot. Brady even says nigga, too. Damn. Who gave him the nigga pass?
Yep. Hey, y'all remember when Kansas City beat that year they beat Brady when he was with the Patriots and they won the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah, he don't lose. It's where he loses scrub ass quarterbacks, but they always win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. I think, bro, niggas could have made a lot of money off of this shit. They just gotta pay attention to the clues.
I'm telling you, bro, a lot of numbers went with the Bengals, but I'm gonna tell you what I thought.
What's that?
Like I use gematria a lot, but nigga, I used common sense, bro. There was 2 stars studded to lose. You feel what I'm saying?
Because you got Odell, Von Miller, or yeah, Von Miller wasn't even really a star on that team.
It was
Aaron Donald,
it was all
Matt
in or
Stafford.
Nothing. It was all in or nothing. And gematria can only go so far. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And Rams are a better team overall than the Bengals, if you really think
Yeah.
about it.
NFL rigged on Twitter is blowing up. That's what I like to hear. Damn, I called that shit. I said, watch after this game, there's gonna be some bullshit that's gonna open some people's eyes. It was the face mask call.
Bro, that was a clear OPI, bro.
Just
God, man.
like his whole head turned too. Like, come on, man.
Think about it. You ever see Ramsey getting burnt like that? Really?
Mr. Lockdown.
Bro, that nigga pulled his whole shit, bro.
Oh my god.
After that, I thought the game was gonna go over.
You did?
I did, but that shit stayed under, bro.
Yeah, I did not see it going over. There were so many clear ones where like Stafford overthrew receivers where they were wide ass open or underthrew them. It's like, dude, that's a first down. Like clearly point shaving the receiver that's wide open in the end zone, he throws it over his head.
Yeah.
Like come on. Point shaving, that's the most obvious things when they point shave. So there's something about Stafford you just don't like, and you know what it is. It's his jawline. That's probably what it is. The jawline and the squinty eyes. LA always winning championships. I know during the pregame show they showed SoFi Stadium and slipped in home of where the we're in LA, home with where the Lakers win a championship or whatever. Just slip that in there. Like there's other teams that won championships, but you know they had to use the Lakers.
Right, but LA, it was saying LA always win, but it's the Rams' first championship in LA because the last one they won was when they moved to St. Louis, and they never won nothing. I don't think they won nothing in Los Angeles.
No, they never.
Because the Rams historically was just a bad franchise too.
Oh yeah, them last years in St. Louis were terrible. I honestly forgot they're a football team, really. Because St. Louis is a baseball town. Yeah. Cardinals is their thing.
They had a
LA
huge
become the new
fan
LA
base
dynasty.
in St. Louis, though.
Say that again. The Rams had or have? Because I know they burned some bridges with that one.
Yeah, they had a huge. That was the biggest fan base they had in St. Louis because even when it was in LA, it was mostly everybody was a Raiders fan over the Rams, so they didn't have nobody. As soon as they moved to St. Louis, they started having a big fan base, and they still, like I said, when they moved back to LA, they still don't have the same fan base that if you would have moved the Rams to that stadium, the Raiders to that stadium, you'd have had a bigger outcome than what you have for the Rams. You just got a bunch of Hollywood people that's fans.
Yeah, they want that Hollywood vibe out there. Like NFL wants to just go bigger. That's why they went out to obviously Vegas.
Yep.
LA. The Chargers, that's the one they should have just either leave them there. Actually, they could because that stadium was like just fucking shit.
Like
that stadium was that thing was old as hell. Like it was basically falling apart. So, and the city didn't want to build a new stadium. So,
yeah, they had to get them out of there.
Yeah, it was a fucked up situation. Just seen a bit of Odell in the locker room dancing. Huh. In the locker room dancing. Wow.
But they still don't have a fan base because when you got a visiting team that come there, the visiting team got more fans than them.
Yeah. So Aaron Donald says he's gonna retire. Is that true? I believe he will. I don't know if he announced it yet or not, but that's my pick. And then you got to factor in gentrification, like a Rams fan versus you mentioned the Raiders. We know how Raiders fans are, or at least the California Raiders fans. OBG going to win MVP, but they want a cup to win it. Get that man a triple crown because he's white.
I'm just calling it like it is. The NFL needs new script writers because their narrative is just getting too old, and I guarantee they got a bunch of old, pulled up white men, old black men that's writing their narratives and stuff, and past their prime.
One of the TV scenes, TV on screen, it says Rams win. I didn't notice that. My shit gonna work. They keep changing. Yeah, they know.
They right about that shit.
They know. It's like, damn, they got the drop on us. Shit. Change it up. Change it up.
Hey, that shit was working last year though.
Well, Brady is the thing about Brady is like super predictable because it's Brady. Just name alone.
Yeah.
And then you saw the players he had on it. He had a damn super team. So, I mean, shit.
And you notice like his last year when it was in New England, or the year after he left, and New England had to go through that humiliation ritual when they had a bad year because they were making the playoffs almost every year, and that's why they had to have an off year. And this is what they do, and that's just what they did to even to like the Saints, because the Saints was making the playoffs like the last, I think, the past 5-6 years. So now they didn't make it this year, and then they had Sean Payton retire. So all this shit kind of plays itself into that role. You know what I'm saying? Like what they do, they force it. People, they gotta get that narrative saying, "Oh, I gotta retire. I don't have the love for the game no more." But that's a lie, because this is all part of a script that they give them that they gotta follow. Like I say, if you don't follow this script, like
That's
I say,
your
they're gonna
ass.
always blackball you.
Yeah, someone asked, was Marshawn part of it? Of course. You see all them endorsement deals Marshawn got. I was watching the Pivot the other day, the episode with Ryan Clark, Fred Channing, and Marshawn. And they asked him how he got all those deals and stuff like that. And Marshawn act like he got all that shit by himself. It's like, come on, dude. It's like they're like, you have to have a marketing team. It's like, nah, just me. They just fuck with me. I'm like, nah, dude. Nah, man. You don't get a Skittles deal out of nowhere. And then they asked him, did he come up with the I'm just here so I don't get fined by himself? Or was there a marketing team? Because they're saying, like, if you told a marketing team that, they'd say you're fucking stupid. Of course it was scripted. He said it, though. That AD was messing me up. I was thinking y'all talking about Anthony Davis for a second. Aaron Donald retired. All he needed was a ring to seal his victory. And he did this after that last pressure.
Davis too. Shit.
Say that again.
I thought he was talking about Anthony Davis too.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about Anthony Davis for? I get we talking about LA, but still. Caught y'all for the Raiders and the Washington Commanders. Oh, hell no. Well, I know the Washington I can't even take that name seriously, dude. Like the Washington Commanders.
Right.
Fuck that. We call them Washington. Well, Washington is supposed to get a new stadium. That's all you need to know. I refuse to call them the goddamn Commanders.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that comment Bobby made, because I don't see the Rams being no elite dynasty, even though, I know McVay, his name and all that is, but I just don't see that happening, because every 4 years they've been putting new teams in there. So you're going to get a different team in the Super Bowl. And this is, like I said, I think this was the LA last little run, because they were trying to build it up to fans so they can have, people come there and support the team and this and that. And I think that's why they did that. So I don't think they're going to be an elite dynasty, because everybody thought that the same way with Tampa Bay, when they thought Tampa Bay was going to make it again this year.
All right, let me ask it like this then. Do you think the Rams are still going to be good after this? Not win the Super Bowl, but good, like a contender. They're in the running. They're in the playoffs. Whoop de whoop. After this,
I just think it's a wrap. They're gonna be, they probably make, of course they're gonna make the playoffs, but as far as getting back to the Super Bowl, that's it. Gone are those years where you're making it back to back.
I don't know. They always need a new golden boy, so
right.
I'm not gonna rule it out. I'm not saying it's gonna be the Rams, but I'm not gonna rule it out. They're gonna do that with one of these young quarterbacks.
That's why I say
gloves, yeah.
That's why I keep saying, I keep pushing it towards saying that they're gonna probably have Rodgers get it his last run to Russell Wilson gonna get his last run to it. So this is what I'm saying. That's gonna make it kind of hard to say that one team could be a dynasty when they have, the last of those good the older generation was quarterbacks. It's going to be out the way soon.
I see you. The Rams follow the exact storyline. The Bucks last year bring in a veteran quarterback from another team. Seaver lose twice to the same team in the postseason. So for this year it was the Niners, who the Rams beat in the NFC Championship game. Last year was the Bucks versus the Saints, going to win the Super Bowl at home. The things are changing. Oh, for sure. For sure. If McVay goes to a different team to coach, will you still think the Rams will be a dynasty? Nah. Yeah, they better fucking change the league, goddammit.
And McVay even said he was thinking about retiring soon. So that's another thing that I don't see that, a dynasty happening that, with them that long. Because even when they start speaking and saying that, they already let you know that the time is running out for what they're doing. So, I think even Bill Belichick, his time, I think he's going to probably coach, just going to probably be his last year. So they always give you hints to what's going on. And I don't think people be catching on to that.
Yeah, they did have that movie out. You say McVay was thinking about retiring?
Yep. They had a report.
Sure that's right?
Yeah, he was on. They had it on a Bleacher Report, and it was saying McVay was contemplating retirement after this year.
The young coach is contemplating retiring.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you never hear. Because usually if they lose their job, or I don't say you lose their job or are no longer coaching for a team, it's usually because something that happened off the field or something like that. Exactly. All right, I'm about to end this stream. Bronze, go first. Shout out your YouTube channel. What all you do on there, what all content you drop, because I know you be putting in that work.
Yeah, so basically, if y'all can follow, my name is Brown Flat Power Guy. And I basically just talk about a lot of the real events. I go deep into it, do a little even gematria. Just basically everything that's going on. All the indoctrination, this and that. We really want to get that real shit. Like I said, I always got an open panel for everybody that want to come up there, talk their shit. You can hit my channel up. And much like I said, much love to my bro Lobo for inviting me to come on the panel, and much love to everybody in the chat. I said, love y'all interaction and everything. And shout out to, I don't know what the brother name at the top, which your name is.
DeLeon
Cruz.
Cruz.
DeLeon. Oh, my boy DeLeon. And much love, bro. Always.
Likewise, man. DeLeon, shout out your channel. What you do?
Man, what's going on with the chat, man? Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I talk about all this rigged sports going on, NBA, NFL, college, whatever. I ain't really been putting out no content lately, but I will get back on my shit. Trust and believe when I say that. And man, I'm gonna start putting out more videos on female nature and all that shit, man. So just stay tuned. Shout out to Lobo. Thank you, bro, for having me on here.
For sure.
Shout out to my boy Bronze as well. And then shout out to the chat. Love y'all, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, wrapping up, this has been the Rigged NFL season finale, the Super Bowl recap. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I appreciate all support. Thank you for watching. We are